Hello, this is Josh from Monastery Dropouts. Thank you for joining me. I want to discuss a meditation I often use when I feel distracted or I feel like my thoughts are going all over the place, or if I feel that I'm not centered in myself, or if I feel strong emotions one way or another, or things pulling me in this direction or that direction, and I want to feel that presence within me again. The meditation is a simple meditation about recognizing that your consciousness is wider than this little body. So you start to see the things around you. If you're in a room, you recognize the things in the room, like the walls, objects within the room, and you observe them. And you recognize that because you can observe them, they're within your consciousness to a certain degree. And if you're feeling fears or day-to-day life is tripping you up, it's good to just stop for a second and recognize that you are within yourself. Your wider consciousness can recognize this little body within it. And you can recognize the peace that flows from that. And just underneath the surface, it's like almost like pulling a thin piece of plastic back. If you can get into that space, this whole world opens up of peace. You feel loved, you feel love radiating from your heart, and you feel joy within you, and you feel expanded. And so the way to do it is to simply take some deep breaths and to see the things around you and feel them within you. Just feel that. Feel the sounds around you. Feel everything within your vision. If you need to, you can close your eyes and just see the darkness within your eyes. And it's not just complete darkness. If you close your eyes, see what you can see there and just observe it. And you recognize it. It's all within you. You're the one who is conscious of it. And so it's within your consciousness. And at first this may seem counterintuitive, but as you do this more and more, you begin to recognize that your consciousness actually is out in the world. And so the within is actually the without, and it's one thing. And this is one of the greatest teachings that teachers throughout the ages have talked about, but they talk about it very rarely. And I think it's one of the most important things to recognize. So if you don't feel consciousness and you don't feel peace, or you feel like you're separated from the divine source in some way, just take a second and recognize that you're within yourself. And if you have all this nervous energy, or you feel anxious, then I recommend going for a walk and getting your body moving. A lot of times when I had a lot of stress in my life, I would go for a run, and that rhythmic beat really helps you get into a meditative space. And my mantra would be, I'm running within myself. I'm running within myself. And if I was on a trail and I was in the forest, I would recognize that everything I was observing around me was part of me. And then I would start to see this little person. You'd feel them and you'd see them running down the trail, but you're not that little person anymore. And so this is one of the beginning meditations, and it's one of the meditations I still use because it's so useful of getting out of the dramas of life and letting go of all those negative energies that are within you. And you know how it is. Some days they pop up and they're more powerful than others, and some days they're barely even there, and you just feel really calm and you feel really peaceful and you feel like you're in that meditative state already. So I recommend using that if you feel that you're getting pulled out of that space. So right now, just take a deep breath with your eyes closed and feel your body. But then you have a sense of the room around you, and then open your eyes and take a deep breath, and you see the room around you, and you can feel the room, and it's within your consciousness. Your consciousness is reaching out to it. And the interesting thing is that sense of peace and that sense of the divine, that sense of God, it's reaching out to you too. People talk about how getting into those higher states of consciousness are difficult, and they're not. They're reaching out to you just as much as you're reaching out to them. So we just need to not block that, and we need to slow down, and recognizing that you are within yourself, that helps a lot. So if you have any questions, leave comments down below and I'll try to answer them. And I hope this helps you. Have a good night.